What is up, chat? Hope you're having a good evening. Give me 1 second here. There we go. Oh, it's working. All right. I'm tired. Been a long day. Been working in the yard most of the day. All right. So this is the last raid of the season. Um, for my guild. Basically, if you do all the bosses on normal, you get a mount. I've already accomplished this. I've actually done all the bosses on heroic. So I have the title and everything, but we had some people in the guild that didn't get it yet. So we are going to run it back for them. So that should be pretty easy. I'm on my I'm on my demon hunter. Yeah, so this shouldn't take more than a couple hours and we'll be done. So I figured I'd jump on and stream it and then call it a night. Head to bed early. I'm tired. Now I've been working on something for you guys. Let's see, I basically have been working on I don't know that I can show it yet. Here. Some new emotes. So for tier 2 and tier 3, um it'll be that will be your subscriber badge. Or maybe it's an emote. That's a badge. That's 2. Tier 3, it's the Jedi. So basically, I call it the green's going to be knight, and the other one's master. So if you are tier 2 or 3 subs, you get that. What else is new? I'm adding in. Go to the large here. So I have an AFK emote now for my chair. A fail emote. I'm gonna rework this a little bit and try to make it look more like a bear, not a lion. I'm gonna rework the nose. But that'll get done. And then this GIF. That's the hype. So that's being, all these have been submitted, but they're not in yet. And then I've animated a few, so like I can't really show it to you here, but like this one now like shakes for rage. And then I can't show you this one. I made this one. It's basically a wave. I took the original and just animated the arm. So kind of cheesy, but it you know, I'm just trying to tweak things up a little bit. And then my old one, which this used to be my tier 2 badge. I've now got it animated so it kind of walks kind of like towards the and gets larger as it comes forward. So yeah, so those are some of the new emotes. Let me look at, I have a list here. So the AFK one's still pending. Oh, the lurk one. For anyone who just follows me, doesn't even have to subscribe. Where is the lurk? I don't think I have a large version. I should have saved that, like photoshopped it with the large version. Here it is. Low res, but I made that one today. Maybe it was last night. Um. Anyway, so that's done. So basically, I realized that I had like 10 animated emotes. Um. So I've moved some around. So basically, lurk, the camera one is no longer a sub emote. That's a follow emote. So if you follow me, you still get it. Um, but basically, that is like for clips. I call it. I've changed it to clips. So like the camera, like clip. Um, so the lurk, AFK, clip, and the two dual ones, which is like the bear facing the Sith. You know, the two separate ones. Um, they're now all in the follower emotes. So followers will get that. And then the Bear Force, the Heart, Ghost, the Fail one that I just showed you. That's there animated. You get the wave, you get my hype, the old. Oh, there's rain. And then the one that used to be just called Jedi, which was just like the full bear, like the whole head to shoulders. It's now like a dance emoji where it's like flipping back and forth. So anyway, I've been trying to like I have 3 more open slots for animated, and I have 6 more open slots now for standard emotes, non-animated ones. So um, I have a list of what I'm going to try to get done. The fail one, which is that one I just showed you, which is like I'm actually going to have an artist do my Kodiak bear character with the facepalm kind of thing. For fail, and then I have several other ideas. Let's see here. So we're gonna do a laugh one where he's kind of like, you know, like cracking up. A pog one, so he'll be like, you know, the fail I told you about. I'll probably do like a Pepe hands or a crying one where he's, you know, crying or sobbing. I'll do like a Monka W or Monka S kind of one where he's scared. And then I'd have, I think, 2 other slots. And I'm not sure. I have one idea, which is like the side eye, maybe, or blind. Although those are very specific. I thought about doing one with like a crown for like Twitch Prime. Then again, that's also very specific. I'll probably do like a ponder, like, or like with like a question mark, for like huh or think. And then for animated, I want to do one where the bear, like like embarrassment or like hiding, where it goes back into like the almost like the Homer Simpson back into the hedge. So I'm gonna see if I can get someone to animate that for me. I might actually be able to do that one myself. And then I want to get one where he's eating pizza or popcorn. And then Bear Claws kind of doing the money when someone donates for animation. So that's probably it's gonna cost money. And money's really tight right now. So, and honestly, it's like with my viewership, it's probably not even worth it. But I still want to do it. So it probably won't happen right away. But at some point this year, that's going to happen. But all the other emotes that I had before are in some way or another still available to everybody. And then I've added a couple more. So I'm waiting for them all to be approved. It should happen by tomorrow, I'm guessing. Yeah, that's what's new. Let's see. We only have 5 people in Discord right now, which is not looking good for our raid. Well, I can read my screen. That's good. I have. I'm trying out some new contacts that for my boomer eyes that allow me to actually read a little bit. It's not perfect. My right eye I'm having issues with. It's not a little blurry. So I think I needed to have the eye doctor adjust my right eye. I'm going to change. Go back to the gaming one. And gaming. Gonna be session. Okay. I think we're good now. So I have my most recent donators and then the session top donator, which will be blank until I get another sub or another gift or donation. Which is good. All right, let me jump on in to Discord. All right, I think we are good now.
Thank you, sir.
Yo.
Yo.
Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum.
Or R. Zero.
Okay, I'm trying to whisper, and I'm not having.
Summon stone is up.
Can I get it? Okay. Wait,
Well, I will say that as frustrating as it has been, not being able to get full teams the last several weeks, I'm actually over this season anyway. So I've been running some alts through. I guess we're starting. That was not a great start, chat. Might need to take my contacts out early. My eyes are getting a little dry. All right. I guess it helps if I actually unmute the game.
I look forward to watching.
All right, you should be able to hear it now.
Hello there.
Hey man, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Interested to see how this goes. We have a lot of new people and people who have not been around for. I mean, it's only normal, which like we've done heroics, so like it shouldn't be that big of a deal. But oops. I'm glad my cursor wasn't over the boss. That would have sucked. I guess technically that was a subscribe, not a follow on YouTube. Appreciate it. Still getting used to this whole multi-streaming thing. So yeah, we are running normal Amirdrassil tonight. We have some people in the guild who did not get the mount for completing all three on normal. I did heroic finish out heroic earlier in the week. Unfortunately, I did it off stream. It was like a last minute. I got into a group, and of course, I wasn't streaming it, so I was like, we got it done. But that gave me the title for getting them all done, and then I think this is the last raid we're gonna be doing as a guild for this run. Hey, I got you, man. This helps if I actually eat food.
We're just gonna, we can 3-heal probably the first 3 or 4 bosses. Go with some pull.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. AOE incoming. Don't move. Don't move.
That helps if I actually use my pot.
Shockwave. Don't move. AOE incoming. Don't move. Don't move. Shockwave. AOE incoming. Don't move.
Destruction takes root. The dark god must be
Awkward.
Shockwave at your feet. AOE incoming. Don't move. Don't run out. Don't move. Don't move.
Oh, am I still in? I'm an idiot. I'm still my M plus.
beginning to bore me.
Nothing. 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 We'll have to change that.
Don't move. Don't move. Don't run. Don't move.
A worthy challenge. You will break. Your place is under my heel.
All right, now we're in the right spec. Gear 2. I'm in my myth. Wait, do I even have Signet Brand on this character yet? I thought I bought it. Maybe not. All right, I do have some bullion I can spend. Been a little lazy on this character the last couple of weeks. Not really getting a whole lot done. I think I ended up buying the Grief Torch because it's good in both M plus and Raid, and I was just tired of running Anvil. I think it's Anvil I need. Double check.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch your step. Watch your step.
Almost jumped back out.
Back, please. Or left, I don't know. Whichever, I don't know which one you're supposed to soak anymore.
With one share.
We can all soak here.
With two share. Watch your step. Watch your step.
Whichever one we didn't soak.
Oops, almost went right back in. I fat fingered that one. I don't think I need anything. No, I've got.
Alright, let's go Volcross and Murder, please.
The dreams besieged by flame.
And I think I have
How is this
hands.
possible?
I have champion already,
The druids
so
of the flame have redirected
yes.
the temple's focus to the Firelands. Within this temple's sacred halls are seeds of life. With their power, we can reach Varrock and stop this madness. I have opened the dreamways for you. Tread carefully. The creatures within are not welcoming to me.
The Emerald Dream will serve as fuel for the Firelands!
yeah, it's Anvil Signet Brand, and then
Maldron
or M
dares
plus,
to claim
it's
this
oh
realm
they're
as his
saying
own,
that's a
we
change.
will stop him.
Don't move. Don't move.
Interrupt.
Trying to.
Don't move. Don't move. Don't move.
It should go pretty quickly, I'm thinking. Yeah, they're not saying pips for M+. I thought it was always pips.
Don't move.
I honestly haven't been paying a whole lot of attention on my alts. I've mostly been running Raid Finder on my alts this season. Because I already have all the mogs I want for the most part. There's a few low-end, like low-geared alts. When I say low-geared, like in the just enough to get into Raid Finder that I never ran in previous seasons. That I've been running again, trying to get some of the mogs I never got. But for the most part, I have what I want, especially on my Demon Hunter and my Paladin. There's no real reason to like really push, you know, content on all my alts into like much higher tiers because I'm not getting anything from them. And as soon as this, you know, season is done, new expansion comes out, and you're basically starting over with all your gear. And I'm kind of the person right now who I'm usually like playing one main character, and I'll have like a primary alt, and I'll dabble on some others. But I'm not like, I'll never be a guy who has like 6 characters or more. You know, that I'm
Don't move.
always trying to gear and keep competitive. I've tried that once before, and I really burnt myself out. It's not healthy. For me anyway, to try to keep that many characters relevant, you know what I'm saying? I do enjoy the game, but
Don't move.
I like pushing like one main character real hard, and then
Don't move.
Rip. You know, and then
down.
having like a second
Beast
character
is out.
that's quasi geared, and then the rest are more of just like super casual. But I do have 13 70s now. Basically, I have one of every class, and then a second paladin. Actually, that's 14. The second paladin though is super low geared. Like he's, and I forget exactly where he's at, but he hasn't done much at all this season. If anything, he's not even geared for Raid Finder. A second paladin. Actually, technically, I have a third now because I did remix. I have a third paladin, but that character is getting deleted as soon as the remix is over. With war bands, I don't really feel a desire to, or not a desire, but there's no real need for like
Raven, Morgan, let me know when you're ready.
having multiple of other classes. I guess it helps a little bit with getting gear if you're looking for
Ready.
specific things, but because you're gonna be able to get, like, I can run my demon hunter through like old stuff
Odds left, evens right.
and send tokens to
That should
my
be
other
fine.
character,
Five,
and it's gonna,
4,
you know.
3, 2.
Actually, both healers, please go with the evens to the right. Less, please.
Watch your step.
I'm not sure what I'm gonna do next season because DH is being changed quite a bit.
Watch your
And
step.
I'm not sure how I'm gonna like it. I still like the class a lot, but I'm not sure if it would be my primary backup or if I'll try something
Watch your
else.
step. Watch your feet. Observe. Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your feet. Watch your step. Watch your feet.
Not even ash will remain when I finish with you!
I'll just go greet him that because I have a craftable there. I don't know if I would need that for a transbog or anything.
The age of dreaming comes to an end.
I don't think I do, but
This seed will be the
there were other people needing it anyway. So it doesn't really matter.
the world. Bear witness to the purity of flame and be consumed.
Interrupt.
Let me get a reset in the closet, please.
Scatter your remains across
Still in raid.
lands. All will be ash.
Awkward.
Guardians
You ran right over my
Flawless
damn
reset.
soul well.
is a new beginning.
Did he say roll for blame? Oh, I am looking forward to the War Within. Paladin looks pretty damn fun, and that will obviously be my main class again. I took a nice little break from Paladin in Shadowlands, and ran a crap ton with my Demon Hunter. Brought it back for season 2 this expansion with the rework, and I enjoy it. So I will definitely be maining most. I would say 99.99%, unless something crazy happens between now and the expansion release. I'll be rocking Paladin again.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Will be
I should.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
Heals in the middle, then drag him to the...
Watch your step. Find shield.
Make sure in shield.
Watch your step.
Let's not go out. And I almost hunted right there, which would have killed me most likely. So I probably would have followed him out into the fire.
Kill roots. Don't worry about roots.
Should be intermissive right now, I think. Yep.
Use defenses every clone you got left, please. Like the person doing the
Phase
fire hose
two.
with lust up.
That goes hard.
It goes really hard.
Help Silk.
That's what she said.
That's right. Look at that, some melee.
Run it. Help Silk. Target you.
Get soaks, please.
He was twisted beyond redemption, but we will mourn him still. Thankfully, the
I
seed
have
of
my
life
rings, so I
remains
don't need that.
unharmed. Take care, champions. The seed of life is volatile in mortal
I'm gonna greed
hands.
stuff just in case no one takes it.
With the power of this seed, Amirdrassil will be defended.
Did have a
Firok will
socket,
not
but
succeed.
The
I
other
don't really need
rests
it.
within a hallowed sanctum. Retrieving it will be difficult.
I am honored.
Champions, what lies ahead is a sacred space within the Emerald Dream. Any intruder to the dream will be attacked, no matter the purity of their intentions.
Don't move. Don't move.
You got friends coming from both sides. You ready?
Don't move.
I got the party. Invites must have gotten lost in the mail.
Oh, that's cool. You can AMS and it does not block the charm cast. Even though I say I'm not charmed.
Don't move.
Your presence desecrates this hole, mortal. Well, it gives us no pleasure. Your transgression must be punished.
And rooted. Oh, someone went and started the RP.
Don't move.
I tried that in Raid Finder last couple days ago on an alt, and I didn't realize that after the when the two bears come out, like they instantly have aggro on you. So unless you can shadow meld, you're effed. I forget which character I was on, but yeah.
Joke's on you!
Your games make no difference, trickster. My unyielding strength will break them.
Don't move. Don't move. move.
Enough bickering! Our combined efforts will expel them from the dream.
This is a cleave fight, but I do enough cleave as it is. Good lord, I'm
Five,
tired, chat.
4, 3, 2.
Almost.
Help so.
Just everyone's up.
No money. Push back and watch your feet.
Hit.
Watch your feet. AOE incoming.
Duck boss.
Watch your feet.
Duck boss.
Damn it, someone got you before I could.
You're not gonna get me.
Challenge accepted.
You're hit pit currently. Let the pugs hit whoever the fuck they want and then hit pit.
Spread.
Alright, going back to the duo.
Help so. Push back and
Lay on Airwind, range on pit.
AOE incoming.
Soak
Help
on Airwind.
soak.
Can't aim that, right?
Nope. You
Help
get another
soak.
chance. You get a chance. Airwind. Airwind. Nice, good jump.
Sorry about that.
Good.
Trying to move, turn my camera, move again. I'm like, I think I got it.
as long as she doesn't hit the thing house, we're good. Switch to Airwind, please. Everyone on Airwind.
Still hate this fight.
Help so.
That is off. Switch to pit, switch to pit, switch to pit. Alright, kill everyone.
Push back and spread.
Good.
It pains me to see them fall, but we must obtain the Seed of Life if we are to succeed.
That's best in slot weapon, but I have the awakened version, so it can go higher. So I'll let that go to my guildie.
The guardian of the seed will never relent. They will die to keep you from it.
You are within the verdant matrix.
When you run this on so many alts,
A series of gossamer threads.
it gets like Groundhog Day.
I can't believe you guys would suggest two very reasonable solutions to his problem.
Sorry,
you.
hold on.
Yeah, he said that on Igira too. The trinket is like, just buy it.
No, he was looking for the dagger. 'Cause I'm pretty sure Igira drops a dagger. Well, this drops the Adriac, which it did drop, I'm pretty sure, but.
This fight's always interesting because I don't like running the no mover build, so I always run momentum, which is makes this fight very interesting. I don't want to change.
If I have someone here that can reset.
I want to change the playstyle. I'm not the best DH in the world, and I don't want to, change things up mechanic wise. I'm kind of, I won't say I'm used to my rotation, but like.
You bring disorder. You were a mistake. Easily correct.
I don't want to go with a different rotation from what I'm mostly playing, just for one fight. I have to constantly. It's not as easy with Ret. Like, I know whether it's execution sentence or final reckoning. Like, I can just tell by my toolbar if I'm in, my raid build versus my mythic plus build. Whereas I don't think anything really changes on my toolbar. I have to double check. Maybe like one minor thing changes. Not counting everything that's over here on the side.
He's respecking.
Continue to pee, but yeah, I know.
He had to.
Sounds like he had a surprise number 2.
Just so long as he doesn't say it's number 3, we're fine.
For real.
I have more questions.
I have answers. You want to see if they match?
You're not the only one that has questions. I've never heard that. I've never heard number 3 before. I can only guess, chat. I can only guess. Pretty sure that's That's Patsy, I think.
All this guy's gear is time warped.
Yeah, he's been doing time walking dungeons.
I thought she said her gear.
I didn't read. They
we got
dropped
a couple
506.
Oh, he's good. We're good.
I thought she was bringing her main.
He's here
but
for
she
pulling.
said it was-
I don't care if he's ready or not. We're going.
Anyway,
5,
Mage is pumping if that's
4,
her.
3, 2.
Let's pull, please, scoop.
Bring disorder.
I will say I mainly wanted a tank just to show off my shoulders. I'm gonna be honest here.
Watch your step.
Did you farm him
Stay
from
away
Mop
from
or did you get
lions.
his drop?
Get it as a drop.
Nice.
I haven't done remix.
Watch your step. Stay
I'll go
away
demons
from
right.
lions.
Healers go to the right, please.
No, 2 weeks,
Watch your
2 or
step.
3 weeks before I got the mount, finally, and then after I got the shoulders, it was running like 6 times a day.
Alright, so I need to go finish off lungs.
Oh, I
I need
love,
all the mass mostly.
I love the fact that in here they did it to where you can skip to garage.
Shockwave.
100%, like fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you. Needed it. The fight is shorter than the RP.
Oh, I know. It's crazy.
It's like just the fact that you have to go through all the phases instead of like just hit him once and it's done. No, absolutely not. You have to go through all the phases. You have to go to the Shadow Realm area, and it's like, okay.
Watch your step. Stay away from lions. Watch your step.
A grievous sacrifice, but one we shall not waste. Rest well, dear one. Be wary, heroes. The seed of life is volatile to handle. With this seed of life, we are one step closer to stopping Farak.
The seeds of life are in place. Amirdrassil awaits our defense. And Farak, my wrath.
Champions, lend your strength to hasten their growth.
All right, 3 bosses to go.
You chain, Fire Lord. Bound as your predecessor was to the Firelands alone.
I will not be shackled. Come, kindling, and feed the fire.
Totally worth them burning a meta.
Couldn't reset since
It was totally
get
worth
caught meta to get
burning
across,
a meta
yeah.
to get there first.
flawless.
My purpose is to
Ret
rule.
Main death.
Yours is
Care.
to burn.
Sometimes you just gotta blow your cooldowns just to, you know, be like, I'm first.
Sorry, I'm not running heroic tonight. I'm gonna finish this and then go get dinner. So. We're gonna try 3 healing this. We have had literally 0 healing issues, so.
I'll make sure to fuck it up.
Thanks.
Same.
Five, 4, 3, 2. Special coming. Watch your step. Watch your feet.
Oh, there's no tornado.
Target you. Special coming.
Get these.
Watch your step.
If you have any hot healing, be ready to heal it. There, use
Phase
it.
change. Watch your step.
Gunlust.
That was risky. I couldn't let my orb hit him.
So
That
there's
was
no fire that's gonna be out
really
there. There it
close,
is.
yeah.
Phase change. Target you. Special coming.
If you have hot healing, use it on the shield people, please.
Watch your step.
Apologies, Fire Lord. I would rather watch you die.
Special coming.
Once I destroy these vermin, you will know my vengeance!
Watch your step. Phase change. Watch your step. Phase change.
Champions, to me when you are ready. Farak will fall.
That's so pretty, Durf.
That was great, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Dad?
Watch your step.
Dad?
That's not your dad. Sorry, Nerf. Your dad's still getting milk. Feels
What's
bad.
the fragment of Ember
Feels
Scar
bad.
used for again?
But Durf, is it the goodest boy?
I don't have to at this point, and I decided that I was going to go for him because I didn't want to.
Didn't you start it and then?
I
know you were doing the storms.
When I look through all of my stuff, I probably have about 3/5, 60% of the stuff done.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just, yeah, I didn't want to log in daily and just do chores and stuff, and so I decided not to do it.
No.
And I don't regret that.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a game, not a job.
Okay.
Yep. That's kind of why I stopped playing Remix for the same reason, too.
4.
But now they buff the bronze gains, I
2.
might go back.
Your use as acted.
Target you.
Is there 4 shrooms or 3 shrooms?
Get out of the thing. Just get out with dispels. Just dispel the hand, please. I think there's 2.
AOE incoming.
There's 3.
There's 3, okay.
Watch your step. Target you. AOE incoming.
Keep going on dispels, because from the top up.
Watch your step. Phase change.
Get green dispel as soon as we can, please. Thank you.
Push back in.
Don't get pushed into the lava. Like those 2 people did.
But it's so pretty.
Hey, what's
so you
up?
don't even go for the orbs, just fly
How's it
straight
going,
to the platform. So you don't die. Oh, I forgot that these orbs are fucking free as shit on normal. You can do what you want.
Yeah, nothing dancing in front of you. So much easier.
Don't worry about getting the 10. We're gonna break the shield faster than it takes for us to actually get all 10 orbs.
But I'm parsing.
That's impossible. I made it.
Proud of you.
I am too.
Doing pretty good. How about yourself?
Target you. AOE incoming. Phase change.
Mushrooms are not fake, soak them.
Push back in.
Yeah,
I went and fucked with my mushrooms.
We're kind of doing a chill.
Oh,
We have some people in the
lost a
guild
second
who,
healer. We're two healing this.
Oh.
You guys are doing good. Keep it up.
We have some guys in the guild who didn't have the mount yet from doing normal.
Good luck, please.
Because we basically skipped right over normal on this boss. Never did it on normal before. Went straight
Get it
into
to the
heroic.
platform again. God
let's
be
go.
goodness.
Health pots, lock rocks, please, if you need to.
Lust?
Trying to look and see which healer died. I'm like, oh, someone left. Got it.
Did we lust?
Yeah. Yep. Plus again, please, if you can. Just get out with the spells.
I got first and third.
Target you.
You got 1 dispel left. Alright, good.
Yeah, normally we
AOE incoming.
we're running heroic, but
Watch your step.
we're kind of over this season. You know, it's a lot of repeat. I mean, not even a lot of repeat. It is repeat, and we're kind of over the season. A lot of us don't need any transmogs or whatever, so we're just kind of doing this for the mount, making sure everybody gets it in the guild, and then I think we're done for the tier.
AOE incoming. Target
Fix
you.
boss, fix boss.
Who needs healers?
For real, dude.
To Belarus. Nice.
Ashes to ashes. What a pity.
Let's see if anyone dies from mounting up too early. I'm gonna mount up just to see if I can entice someone else to mount up.
On the cusp of my ascension.
Yeah, so we have we raid heroic every Sunday and Monday, although that might change with the war within. We're talking about possibly moving our dates. All right,
No, we're gonna die.
there we go. Got someone. Yeah, that's basically what I've been doing too. Is on my main, my paladin, farming crests, and then
Yep.
I've been running my ults through Raid Finder just to get the bronze bullions. You know, I've got like some characters that have like 7 of them, just so I can buy like weapon transmogs and things. That's basically what I've been doing. Is kind of I did some remix. I got a character to 70. I'll probably play a little bit more before it ends just to get a few mounts here and there. But you know, remix is a great idea for leveling characters. But like I already have one of every class, so I don't really feel like I'm only doing it for like transmogs and mounts and things like that. And a lot of those things you can still... The mounts are the biggest thing because you can just, you know, choose one and buy it. You don't have to worry about, you know, farming that world boss, whatever, every single day or week, whatever. But there's not a ton that I'm like, oh, I really want, you know, a lot of them I already have, so I'm not
Closet, please.
gonna spend a ton of time doing
Only about
remix.
OC DPS because they're both 522 and 525.
But I will jump back in because there's
Yeah,
a few more things I want to
keep
get.
Pampas.
I keep trying to get to where you guys are at, and that's letting me.
Yeah,
Yeah, we have to.
I think my guild kind of got like
We have the technology.
when we got into
Yay.
this season, it was pretty evident, like a few weeks in, that people weren't gonna stick around. Like they were just over it, and we started having tank problems really early, and you know, no shows, and so it was just like, okay, yeah, it's definitely gonna be an issue. Trying to fill it. So we have a lot of pugs now. We usually have like a 25-man raid team, but there's just been people have just like, I think they're just over the season and they're just not in wanting to raid and spend the time. That's very true. Yeah. Or if you miss like a Mog or something like that, you have a chance to still get it. But I would much rather have, you know, them cut out seasons like this and just go straight into the next expansion, like they hopefully in theory, with them coming back down to, instead of 2 years between expansions and doing a year and a half or ish, we'll cut out these, you know, filler seasons, which would be great. I'm gonna listen and see if he wants me to carry an egg or someone else. It's usually me. I'm usually one of them, but I'm also usually on my paladin too, so. I still enjoy the game, and I'm still running some Mythic Pluses to kind of, you know, grind my gear and my main up, but I don't really feel like like this guy is, you know, he's 503. My main is I think almost 520. But it's like there's no real need to like really push and grind gear, because I know every piece of gear is going to be completely replaced in the first couple days of the new expansion. Whereas going into a new season, you might hold on to gear for several weeks, you know, even a month sometimes, with like tier and stuff like that. So when you're going from one season to the next inside an expansion, there's more an incentive of like, okay, let's kind of get our gear up there, because you're going to hang on to these pieces for, you know, a little while. Whereas when an expansion drops, by the time you're like, you know, let's see, we're going to be going to 80, I think, in the next expansion. By the time you hit, you know, 75, 76 in that range, you're going to be getting pieces of gear, you know, that are going to start replacing your greens, which is going to be sad when like my paladin loses his legendary axe. It's just like, ugh, sad. Wish I had my paladin here. I got a Mog with a similar, but I like mine better. Actually, I hate that tier set for Pally. Actually, he's a rogue. Paladin has similar shoulders on. I was thinking he was wearing plate. That's the leather set with the shoulders. Yeah, I wish there was like. I wish it wasn't the same thing over again. I wish there was like an all new tier set. You know, or all new transmogs or something. That's basically what I'm doing now too. I'm basically, if the guildies need something, I'm even at the point now where like I only have like a couple pieces of mythic gear. Like basically I'm at the point where I have to get something from mythics in the vaults in order to be an upgrade. Running it, it's just not going to drop any gear for me though. It's going to be an upgrade. Rip.
I've just known you're ready. Cool. We need to get.
And it's at the point now where it's like, if I don't get, you know, if I don't get all
No, we haven't pulled the
my
boss
vault
yet.
slots, you know, open.
I gotcha.
For mythic, I haven't done anything on this character this week. I'll try to get one tonight, at least one. That's kind of what I'm doing now. Is like I'm trying to get like 1 to 2 tabs on my main, because I just don't feel like grinding the entire week.
Yeah,
you know, doing a ton, and then
use your defensives, don't
having 1 or 2
save them.
slots that
They come off
I
cooldown,
could
I
get an
promise.
upgrade. You know. Did we decide who's getting orbs?
5, 4, 3, 2.
Hopefully we won't need to worry about it, but it'll be you, me,
AOE
Gasoli, and someone else will be last one, I believe him.
Watch your step.
Alright, someone immediately went to the wrong place.
AOE incoming.
Leo.
Yep.
Did that hit? That's gonna hit next time anyway. Nope, it did hit.
What the fucking dumbass? Okay.
Wow. That's one way to do it.
That was no fun. That's what that was.
I have no idea who did that, but yeah, they literally dropped it like on.
I'm pretty sure he did it on purpose, knowing what his comment was before you,
Yeah.
You know, I kind of agree too, because
Does that shit
Amirdrassil is like,
Yeah, no, if he does it again, he's gone.
we ran it. We just finished running it and grinding it and grinding it and grinding it. And then,
There might have been
you know,
a
third week in the season, we're back
complete
running it
restart,
again.
but-
So it's just kind of like, you know, so I agree.
four,
It was nice to kind of
3,
revisit
2,
a couple of the old raids a few times. But then
AOE incoming.
after that, it was just like, all right, yeah. Been there, done that, over it, ready to, you know,
Watch your step.
play something different. What are you guys doing?
AOE incoming.
Bro.
That one should be fine, honestly, but yeah.
I hate bugs.
Run.
Dramatic shouts out.
Watch your step.
Let me hold on to him, Rock.
Alright, we're chilling.
Blaze change.
DPS done. Good. Keep going on dispels, you guys are doing good. If we have one, let's get an MD, please. Spread out.
Thank God this is not heroic.
Phase 2. Run.
Good. Just make sure we're not hitting frontal on as, we don't throw about beams, so.
You cannot win. Keep dreaming, little one. Your mother here to save you.
Yeah. It's like,
Ads coming.
and now I get, there are some people that maybe they never even got into like being able to run Monka.
Ads are getting
Red
melted.
coming.
Get interrupts, please.
Both bosses are down.
Alright, we're good, yeah. Good, dispel on rock, good. Alright, cool.
Run.
I can see how someone, if they're just like a super casual and towards the end, they're like, you know what, I want to experience the raid, but they only did Raid Finder, and they're just kind of wanting to get a little bit more. But even if you've done Raid Finder, you know, you should know by now, like, most of the mechanics. I should say that for the
This
ads.
one is a time thing, not a percentage thing, right?
Yep.
That's what I thought.
Ads coming.
Kind of messed my rotation up there a little bit.
Breath incoming.
Get TCs on the guy, please. Good.
Commanding shots out.
Run.
Good. Dispel on rock, please. And lust.
I almost went right in front of that.
Amirdrassil is under my protection. How does your protection work out for your skill?
What's your main class? What do you play normally?
Knocking back.
Good shit, you two.
He did get pushed. Interesting. I wonder if it's 10% he automatically goes.
No, he doesn't.
Phase 3.
You can kill him if you do. Alright, I got a seed. Just grab a seed if you see one. You don't have to worry about blazes, so just grab a seed.
Breath incoming.
Defensive, roll one off because the grabbed. Think my next runs out.
And GG.
Good fucking
Darn, Ember.
What has happened?
I actually prefer. I have a lock too, and I prefer Destro over Demonology.
I rolled a 9, guys, on the.
But Demonology is so strong right now. I've kind of started trying to learn a little bit, but I'm not great with the rotation.
All right, any axes drop in the chat? No. I think everyone who could roll on it or needed it. Yeah, good job, you two. That was a great job on those dispels. And good job getting everyone up. Proud of you all.
Oh.
Yeah, it was nasty. Good job, guys.
All right, awesome job tonight, guys. Awesome job this season. Awesome job this expansion. Our next raid will be 2.5 months from now. So you get a nice long break. If you want to cancel your sub, that's cool. We'll still be here. Come more within.
Oh, I got to join you in the last one? That's exciting.
Yep, this is our last raid for the X-Pack. So, pre-patch is on July 30th. Expansion drops on August 26th. Don't listen to this. It drops on August 26th, not the 22nd. And then raid drops on 2 weeks after the expansion. So I think
thought there was a
a
pre-order on the 22nd, like early access.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
This is just being a little dickhead.
Salty.
Yeah. The first raid, our first raid night should be September 15th. So you can pencil that in. I'll let you guys know if it's earlier, but I'm pretty sure it's the 15th. So yeah, I'll see you then, if not beforehand.
Wait, what day was it? I missed that.
Sunday, September 15th. I believe that's our first raid night of The War Within.
Okay, cool. I was thinking I was gonna miss a week, but I won't because my vacation's like a week before that or 2 weeks before that.
So are we
Nice.
keeping the same dates going into War Within?
Yep. I don't see any reason not to. These dates seem to work out for a lot of people.
Okay.
And so, yeah, we're going to do that. But all right.
I think
appreciate you
Alorian
guys
is
all
going to be
coming out.
then not be able to make it then.
Yeah, I can put out when we get closer. Like 2.5 months is a long time, and stuff can change in that time. So
Right,
I'll put out a survey when we get closer to see if people want to keep it that or change it. But all right, I appreciate you guys being here. I hope you had fun this expansion. Yeah, enjoy your break, and I'll see you guys in September.
All right, sounds good.
Have dinner.
See you.
Yep, I'm gonna go get some food, so I'll see you all later. Of course, if you need me, I'm always around on Discord, so don't hesitate to message me or anything.
And I'll probably still be running my Paladin through some mythics throughout the, just to try to top off the gear as much as I can. I won't be doing a ton, but I'll be around too.
Bye, I'll miss you all. Bye.
Bye. Bye. See you all later.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Later. We're always open for Any class really. Yeah. What server are you on? Are you on Storm Rage? I guess it doesn't really matter that much in this day and age. I don't know if we have an exact. We have guys running horde characters now too, so I don't know if we have a strict rule on servers. I'd have to ask on that, but we definitely have you know. Cool. Well, I mean, it's the guild. So right now, I can show you like the number of people online. Like it's small. Most people probably just jumped offline, but during, I'll give you a quick history before you make that decision. The guild initially was, we were in a different guild. We had the guy that was reading Durf. He was our raid lead. We had 3 teams. We had a mythic team, a heroic team, and then a normal team. I was always on the heroic team. Durf led both the mythic and the heroic team. At some point, the guild leader just was gone, and we didn't have any control over the guild. And he kept saying he was going to come back, but he had real life stuff going on. So it was just like, what the hell? And Durf had some friends in the current guild, so a bunch of us left after it was 6 months that the guy wasn't even online, and we were just like, what the heck? So a bunch of us decided to jump over to this guild, which had a mythic team and a heroic team. And I think for the end of last season, the mythic team was having issues finishing, and it kind of had some drama, and a bunch of people left. And Durf left to go to a different guild. He really wanted to finish out and get cutting edge on the mythic team. So he's in a different guild now, but he still raid leads with us. And he still has a bunch of alts in this guild. So we at one point had 2 heroic teams and the mythic team on this guild. One of the heroic teams kind of fell apart. So now we kind of just have the one heroic team. But Durf is a guild lead. And this season's been very hit and miss. We used to have 30 people solid, if not more. At one point in time, it was because the other heroic team, lost its lead. There was no one else who was willing to lead it. No one really wanted to, so we've kind of absorbed some of those other guys. So we went from having a solid 25 to having almost a full raid team. But as time has gone on, people have dropped, people have gone on to other guilds. And then when this season hit, there's been nobody around. And I would say at least half of that raid was probably pugs, or friends of guildies, which can be a little annoying. As someone who I didn't need anything from tonight. Granted, I had not done much on my DH this week, but it was one of those things where it was I want to come along and help guildies. We have things that we wanted to accomplish, so I'm still going to show up. And we had some people that, we had one guy who, one of our main tanks, he ended up getting AOTC with some of his buddies on a different night, and then just quit. Not quit, but just started no-showing. And it was dude, you're one of our main tanks, which is super annoying. So things kind of been very hit and miss. See, I feel the same way. I really enjoyed the game. I main Ret. I've fallen in love with Demon Hunter with the momentum style. It's so different than Ret with the mobility and everything. So I've really been enjoying that as my primary alt. But I still dabble on others. But I've tried Mythic, and I just don't enjoy the slamming my head against a brick wall week after week after week after week with not seeing much accomplishment. And that's how it was with the... I never raided with Durf's current Mythic team. I raided with the previous one a little bit. And it was just like brutal where you're just like, you know, you're just progging that boss and knowing that like you can tell when you're fighting him, like if you only get him to like, you know, 3/4 health left, you're just like, you know, we just don't have the gear yet. And Mythic can just be unforgivable, and it can get very frustrating. And I enjoy heroic raiding because I feel like it's something you can do without granted there is some progression and the gear matters, and there'll be times where you struggle on bosses. And like this season, and granted like I said, we lost a bunch of raiders, we got all the bosses down on heroic except for Farak. That was the last one, and we did it last season, like, you know, fairly, not easily, but we progressed real well last season. But this season, for some reason, we just couldn't get past Farak for the first couple of weeks. And then, like, the next couple of weeks, people no-showed. We didn't have enough heals. We didn't have enough tanks. And so that's when we kind of decided, you know, we put out a poll basically and said who wants to still try to get the title for heroic. And I think half the raiders were like, we're not interested. They're just over it. And so anyway, but exactly, there's more leeway. It's more balanced. You don't have to, I mean, you have to do the mechanics, but it's not like, you know, yeah, I mean, yeah, the slightest little mistake can wipe the whole raid, but it's a little more forgiving, and it's more fun. And then especially once you get things on farm status, like I feel like with Mythic, even when you have things kind of on quote farm, it's still like you gotta be on your game, because it can still be pretty rough if you mess up and aren't paying attention. So I like kind of like when we have things on farm status, how we're laughing, we're cracking jokes, and we're just having a good time, and it's a little bit more laid back. And when we get to the prog bosses, it's like, okay, time to buckle down and let's try to do this. But yeah, so you know, we're always looking to add people. I don't even know how many people do we have in the guild right now. So we have 664 characters. So we're always open. I don't even know if we have a recruiting thing, but the guild's name is Mistakes Were Made. So everyone's allowed to, you know, be on. There's no like application. All you gotta do is if you apply to the guild and get in, you just gotta talk to the raid lead and say, hey, I'm interested in the raid team. I have no idea what that's gonna look like because we've had so many people kind of absent in this season. I imagine a lot of them will come back, but I'm sure we will have at least an open slot or two. So yeah, for sure. Yeah, you definitely have a lot more room to, you know, make mistakes. Yeah, I very much enjoy the heroic rating. It's just, you know, it's fun, it's challenging. There are mounts involved, there are achievements, titles, and, you know, I like a challenge, but I don't want to be like a whipping boy for, you know, 6 months. I want to feel like I'm actually accomplishing something and have, you know, and enjoying it along the way. So that's why I just prefer not to do Mythic. I was in a top 100 rating team for Vanilla and BC, and I was an alternate raider, so I didn't raid all the time, but whenever they would need a fill-in, I would fill in. And they were like hardcore, and granted the mechanics were a lot more simple back then, but I just can't. I don't have, like, back then I was in college, and or I think I was in college when I think I was at the very end of college when WoW came out, and then got my first job So I think I was working when BC came out, but I had less responsibilities then. You know, I lived in an apartment. I didn't own a house. I didn't have to mow my lawn. I didn't have to, you know, oh, this part rotted on my part of my house. Okay, I got to go buy lumber. I got to paint it. I got to stain it or whatever. Like, you know, I have so many projects now on the weekends. It's like every weekend there's something. This house is the bane of my existence, but I also love it because it's mine. You know, it's like 100 years old. But it requires a lot of upkeep. But you know, I just don't have the free time that I used to have, and that's I want to enjoy my gaming time and not feel like I'm, you know, I do enough work as it is. It's one of the reasons why, like, I started streaming during the Fortnite time period, and I still play Fortnite a little bit here and there, but it, like, back then okay, it's funny because I've been gaming since I was like 5. My friend had an Atari. I'm old, but like that's how far back I go with gaming. And I've been doing it for a long time, but I never knew about Twitch, which is crazy because I had heard of Justin TV before it became Twitch, and you know, it was bought by Amazon, but I didn't know what it was. I knew it was like a streaming like site, but I never really checked it out. And it wasn't until I was playing Overwatch, and I heard about Overwatch League, and it was like, oh, there's this website you can go to where people stream it, and then I started checking it out, and I was like, oh my god, like that's where has this been all my life? So I started, you know, getting into like trying to stream, playing Fortnite, and I grinded it hours and hours. Like I'd come home from work and I would grind until like I was working night sides back then, so I would grind until like 3-4 in the morning. I did it every day. I tried to edit videos, and it got to be like almost like a job, because I was really trying to, like, you know, and then I got burnt out. It was like work, kind of like doing Mythic Plus, or not Mythic, but Mythic rating. And I was just like, nah, I want to stream when I want to stream, and I want to, you know, I don't have delusions of grandeur of being, you know, the next Ninja or, you know, Kai or whatever. Like, that's not me. I just want to do it when I feel like doing it. That sucks. They don't have bench spots. It's got, and you know, and that sucks. Like if you're in a guild, and you want to, like, you know, be able to experience more, it sucks that you know. Yeah, I can understand why you'd kind of want to, you know, see what other options might be out there. So we have a guy in the guild who literally is, like, as far as like requirements for the raid team, he's literally he's not a keyboard turner, but he is a click on my toolbar player. I remember, like, his DPS was so low, and there was one time, like, this is when we first started raiding, and I was like, dude, like, because he was playing Demon Hunter at the time, and I was maining Demon Hunter back then. During Shadowlands, end of Shadowlands, or midway through Shadowlands, I changed from Ret to, I was just tired of Ret. I'd played Ret for so long, and I started playing Demon Hunter and maining it, and I really enjoyed it. And anyway, I was trying to help him with his rotation, because he was playing the no mover build and didn't know momentum and what have you. And I was trying to, like, help him out, and then that's when he was like, no. I said, what kind of mouse do you have? Maybe you want to get like an MMO mouse so you have like more access to the buttons, because he was complaining about the amount of buttons to push, and he was like, I think he was trying to remember exactly how it went, but anyway, And then he was like, no, I don't need the mouse because I just click on everything. And I was just like, well, there's the problem. So I was like, listen, start trying to keybind some things and click less. You'll do better, I swear. Anyway, I don't think he ever did. I think with this season we talked him into changing classes to something that was a little bit more conducive, because trying to play Demon Hunter by clicking is, yeah, 100%. Trying to click on DH, especially playing Momentum. Now, he was on the no mover build, but like, there's just no way that I could trying, I have macros for my, sigils, but like trying to click the sigil. Okay, click on this. Now drop it over here. Like Vengeful Retreat. Like, it's just, you can't do it, Ret's fairly simple, the rotation. And there's so much going on here that you don't have time to, like, when I'm playing, I'm looking here and I might take a quick glance down to see if like my meta is off cooldown or something like that, or if my essence break rotation. And that's why you'll see me a lot of times just kind of like spamming, because I know it's coming up close, but I'm focused on what is going on here and less about my toolbar. When I play other classes, like if I play my Death Knight or whatever, I don't know the rotation nearly as well, and I find myself looking down here a lot more. Yeah, the rotation has to be like, especially with Essence Break, like, you pop your I beam and you're turning Vengeful Retreat, Essence Break, Death, or was it Blade Dance? Like, you can't do that with clicking. And then, yeah, it's just, and even like changing targets, and I find myself tab targeting sometimes. But like if you're clicking on a new target to do something with, especially for like a range class, if you're down here, you're gonna be slowly tab targeting through everything, which is not great. But yeah, so anyway, he's been raiding with us on Heroic for the most part the entire time. So we kind of like, we don't have any major requirements. The Mythic team that we had, you had to like, we posted logs, and we post logs on the Heroic team too. But it's more of just look at your logs and kind of see how you did on each bosses, and maybe try to learn why if you're down on a certain boss or whatever. But it's not like there's no like DPS requirements. Like you just need to have a certain item level and show up. I need to get better at playing Destro. I think it's my favorite Warlock class, but I'm not like 100%. Like, I never really have spent a lot of time looking up, okay, the exact rotation and, when to do what. Like, I know DH great. I know my Ret, and Rogue, I used to main Rogue way back in the day, and it's changed so much. I still know it fairly well, but not as good as I probably should. I did get trying to remember I think what season was I think season 2 I got 1800 rating in PvP on my my Rogue, which was I was happy with, because I just wanted to unlock the transmog for 1800, and I had not played Rogue in a minute, like competitively. I don't know that we have any requirements for any specific classes. I feel like 8,000 people rolled lock this season, especially with some of the reworks and stuff. We had a lot of locks, but I don't necessarily think that that really matters. I mean, we don't want to have like all casters and all melee, but I think in the past we were kind of a melee heavy. I don't know if anyone's going to be changing their mains, but you know, if you want to, if you're interested, you know, just, I mean, I'd hate to say transfer your character over, but you can reach out to Durfian. It's Derfian is our raid lead. He has a Death Knight. That's his main character. Reach out to him. And you can always go to the, what is the guild, you know, and mistakes were made is the guild. Although it's also kind of, this was our last raid for the season, as you heard them talking. So, you know, it's, we pretty much wanted to get everyone the mount, and now we're kind of done. So there's going to be a lull here for a couple of months, but that gives you time if you wanted to, you know, come over, but before, you know, you would get to meet people, or you can always transfer, like if you had an alt or whatever, you can transfer that over and get one in the guild, and then kind of meet people. And then, you know, I'd hate for you to transfer your main and then like not have a ton of people around, because we're kind of just, you know, again, in this lull right now. But if you wanted to wait until right before the expansion, you know, it would give you some more time to kind of, you know, think about it. But there wouldn't be a problem. Like, we have plenty of open spots in the guild. Like, it's not like you're gonna have to apply or fill out a form or, you know, questionnaire or something like that. Like, you just basically apply and, you know, that's that. I think it was anything else I need to do tonight. I don't think so. I do need to do some laundry. I think I might jump on tomorrow night and run some M+ on my Paladin. I need to, actually, you know, maybe we'll just do one tonight real quick on my Paladin. Hold on. Just like do an 8 or something like that. I have something for Vault. I have not done anything this week on my Paladin. I did Heroic Raid, but I have not done any mythics yet on him, which I should probably try to get 4 done. For the bullion, the 2 extra bullion quest. Not that I need anything, but for transmog purposes. Right. So M+. What are the affixes this week? Angling, bursting, and tyrannical. Alright, so I don't need that. Alright. I have food, I have... Alright. I will say that Storm Rage is such a huge server for Alliance. If you're an Alliance character, it's so active. My old server was, I think, Scylla, and it was like dead, even though it was like a multi like server, you know, shard or whatever, or battle group or whatever. And I'd go to like do like a quest and try to find people, and there was like one guy, you know, and it's like, dude, what the hell? Yeah, the guild is super cool. Everyone's super laid back. There's a couple of guys who can be pretty boisterous, but for the most part, everyone's super chill. All kinds of ages. People, Durf is in college still, and then we have people who are as old. I think Morgan is. I don't want to overage her, but she's, you know, older than 50. We'll put it that way. we have people that have horde characters, so I don't think that would be a huge issue. All right, Azure Vault it is. I'm in my mid-40s, so sometimes I feel old. Oh, I understand that. I am the I'm the one guy. You know, I have a couple of friends who are still single. But most of my friends are married, have kids, etc., etc. And so I definitely understand when you know, real life and family, you know, come first. I do the same thing. I did a crap ton of yard work today and finished up, showered, you know, kind of chilled for a few minutes, sat down, just kind of relaxing. Maybe a half hour later, I went to stand up and I was just like, oh, I felt so stiff. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm getting old. Sure, I'm in my mythic here. Yeah, and we've had so much rain lately that we've had a drought, and then we had a crap ton of rain in the last like 2 weeks, and it rained every weekend. I really didn't have a chance to like really do my yard work, and so my grass was getting kind of long. And I just, like, I needed to get it done. So that's why I did it this weekend. One thing I didn't get done is I need to trim my hedges, but where I live at, the city's been doing a lot of construction on the streets, and they're putting in, like, storm gutters and things. So I've been waiting for them to kind of fix up my neighborhood, my street, because I can't, like, get to the backside of the hedges on my property along the street. Because there's, like, a big trench there where they've been digging.
Beware, champions. My vault is many things, but harmless is not one of them. These whelplings perceive anyone not of my blood as a threat. Their gaze pierces all. If they see you, all nearby creatures will wait to purge you from the vault.
Watch your step. Great way. Watch your step.
The Sundered Flame have been delving into my vault. They do not understand the dangers within, nor the powers they meddle with.
3, 2, 1.
Once, my beloved Malagos gifted me with arcane seeds. I planted them here.
2,
A little
1.
garden from him. It looks as though it has grown wild with the years. I will need you to...
I got really burnt out on Ret.
Watch your step.
And then it was just kind of like tedious, like managing some of the stuff. Like, what was it?
Watch
God,
your
I forget the
step.
name of the ability now. I haven't used it in so long. But you had to, like, you know, to buff your damage, you had to, like, you know, spend 3 holy
Watch
power.
your step.
Now, what was that called again? I can't believe I'm pulling a boomer. But there was just like certain like things where like it didn't feel good to like, you know, spend
Watch
holy
your step.
power just to buff my damage. You know, feels good to actually like
Watch
use an
your
attack.
step. Great way.
So it's in a much better place now.
Watch your step. Shockwave. Move to triangle.
Three, two, one.
AOE incoming.
Seraphim. That's the ability. Seraphim.
Shockwave. Great way. Move to star. AOE incoming.
3, 2, 1.
There is no sign of the Sundered Flame here. Come, this way.
I'm gonna lose my buff, I think. Yeah. Off by a couple seconds.
The location
Oh,
of
well.
my vault was chosen to harness and make use of this powerful ley line. While a marvel to behold, I am unsure of what effects it will have on your mortal form. Do be on the lookout for the growth
Yeah,
of
a good
etched
tank can
appendage.
really just totally affect, you know. Wait, someone just. Okay, I thought someone attacked those guys. You know, it makes all the difference in the world on timing and things like that. especially when I'm running, you know, my anvil.
3, 2, 1.
Discovered one of my books of translocation. Since the majority of the vault's caretakers are flightless, I incorporated a means of safe travel via these tunnels.
So that was a situation where one more extra second, and I would have been able to keep my anvil up and running, stack-wise.
What's your step? Interrupt.
Forgot I can, what do you call it? Freedom out of that.
Watch your step.
Two, 1.
Great fire. Watch your step.
Say that mage's ass.
CC. CC.
3.
I don't have a CC out.
Watch your step. Great fire. CC.
Yeah. You get a good pull, you can get, I'll top a million when I get a good, you know, a big pull.
CC. Watch your step. CC. CC.
I'm interested to see how some of the new trinkets work in the next in the War Within, because Anvil's powerful, but I hate the ramp up on it, and if you don't get good timing on everything,
2, 1.
it can suck. Because it resets your stats.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
3, 2, 1.
Great fire. Interrupt.
Shouldn't have risked that. It worked out, but up my axe when I knew Vine was coming is risky.
Great fire.
Yeah, I can understand that. I definitely prefer Destro and Demonology over Affliction. I hate having to manage all the dots. one of the reasons why I'm not playing Rogue as much, is because like in Raid, Assassin is the way to go. And I don't like having to manage all the dots. I like the theme of sub and the playstyle of sub, but it's just not like meta right now. It's not in a great spot.
Interrupt. Watch your step.
It's not terrible,
Watch your step.
but it's not great.
Interrupt.
3, 2, 1.
Break ground.
Run. 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 Run.
Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your step.
2, 1.
Break ground.
Run.
2,
Interrupt.
1.
Run.
Watch your left. Interrupt.
Awkward timing.
Interrupt. Interrupt.
Run.
Watch your left. Phase change.
3, 2, 1.
Break ground.
Run.
3, 2, 1.
Break ground. Watch your left.
Run.
Watch your left. Interrupt.
I was like, I thought I just interrupted him.
1.
Poor Azure Blade. I do not blame her. I should have thought of her before I left. This door.
I should have popped it
I
there.
sense a breach behind it. The sundered flame must be this way.
3, 2, 1.
Break ground.
I will expose whatever secret she locked away.
Consequences lay. Please, hurry.
Grapevine.
It seems like a really long. Long dungeon.
Grapevine.
I know there's a way to like kind of cheat this, but I feel like it's like you can pull some over here and then like anyway. I feel like it's almost not worth it. You just kill him.
Hiding? Did she send you? Enough.
Run out.
You welcome.
Find shelter.
3, 2, 1.
Grapevine.
Awkward.
Run out. Run out. Run out. Find shelter.
3, 2, 1.
Run out. Run out.
1.
I remember when I first did this dungeon, and we had to go stand in the circle, you know, on the sigil, and I want to say it was the vine. Maybe it was something else. Anyway, but like, you had to stay in there. No, it was quaking. I think it was quaking. We had quaking back then. And literally, it killed us all. I just said might not time it now.
Shockwave.
Three, two, one.
Not what I wanted to do. I thought I had the skull targeted, and then I popped my axe.
2, 1.
Well, thank you for breaking my line for me. There we go. GG.
My dear one. He knew that wild magic was dangerous, but he meddled with it anyway. By the time we found him, we could not stop the growth.
What is my key, by the way?
I placed him in stasis until I could find a proper cure. And then
I've basically been doing 8s. I really haven't been pushing. I want to get... I need to start doing 10s, because I can do 10s, clearly.
You did what was needed, and ended
just so I can unlock all the portals and everything.
Thank you.
Alright, so... I'm probably going to call it there. I need to do laundry. Haven't had dinner yet. So... I'm going to go do that, and then... usually on Sundays I'm raiding, or I'm online longer, but I just need to get some things done that I didn't get done and be ready for the work week. I'll probably jump online tomorrow night, most likely. Just running some more mythics. I want to at least get 4 done, tap out my second tab, and then also gets me 2 more bullion for mugs and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna call it a night there. And I will be back on most likely tomorrow night. And then next week, well, I'll be on later in the week too. I want to play some more Fortnite the new OG mode they put in. So I might try to dabble that a little bit. It should be interesting getting back into a little bit of Fortnite. I've been dabbling a little bit here and there, but we might do that later in the week. And then next week I'm off on Thursday and Friday for the our July 4th weekend. So I should be on, a lot more for those 4 days. So I do have a lot of work I need to get done around the house that weekend. I got a couple projects I'm working on, but I'll be around. So anyway, until the next time, have a good night, and thanks for stopping in. I do appreciate it, and we'll see you next time. Until then, peace.